get closer, breaking these boulders, fight till it's over. No doubts, keep my composure. The road to the glory, I'll win for my closure. Looking in the mirror for protection, I want perfection. I see it all in my reflection. Bounded by these chains of aggression, I find direction. The time spot is my obsession. Bloody hands, my eyes wide, I got one chance. No sleep till I'm enhanced. Fight hard and keep my stance. Knuckle up, time to buckle up. I got one shot and I won't stop. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion, move aside. Yeah. Let's go. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion, move aside. Yeah. Let's go. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion. Move aside. Holyfield with the haymaker. Lights low like a silhouette. Wartime with the M.O.W.L. You get smoked like a cigarette. Get cut like a bayonet. It's my time, gotta break through. Fourth down, game on the line. I'm energetic like an alkaline. Looking in the mirror for protection. I want perfection. I see it all in my reflection. Bounded by these chains of aggression. I find direction. The time spot is my obsession. Full force, I'm unleashed, so don't speak. Grandmaster, don't sleep. Victory, it tastes so sweet. Knuckle up, time to buckle up. I got one shot and I won't stop. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion, move aside. Yeah, yeah, I'm a champion. I know I'm a champion. Let's go. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion, move aside. C-H-A-M-P-I-O-N. I'm a champion, move aside. First place, I'm on the rise. C-H-A-M-P-I-O-N. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion, move aside. Yeah. Let's go. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion, move aside. C-H-A-M-P-I-O-N. I'm a champion, move aside. First place, I'm on the rise. C-H-A-M-P-I-O-N. One goal for the joyride. I'm a champion, move aside.
All right, welcome everybody to the second week, the first day of the second week of the mini Overwatch leagues. Today, our match is going to be against the Line Sinkers versus the Windy Wyverns. We're going to go ahead and get started right up in here. Let's go ahead and start the game. Up in game here as well.
Now arriving at Ilios.
So we're just going to go ahead and get started. The first map is going to be on Ilios here. Looks like we are on Ruins as well. So we're going to go ahead and see how this match goes out. Let's get some predictions already going. I'm feeling pretty good about both of these teams here. The Line Sinkers definitely showed a good play in their first match on the first day of the first week. And then we also saw the Windy Wyverns. They struggled a little bit, but they definitely got some potential to grow as well. We saw them do pretty well in the first map there. So control is definitely a route that they can take. But we're going to go ahead and see what their hero choices are going to be at the start here. So it looks like we're going to have a Ryan Zarya tank composition here. I also do not have my music on. How unprofessional of me. There we go. So we're seeing it looks like we're going to have Seismix on the DPS. We know he's pretty popular on his McCree. And then Monkey's going to be on that Mei again. King Kodo is going to be on the Soldier, and Salty Chip is going to be on McCree. So we're going to have a lot of hit scan coming out here from the Line Sinkers, my bad. And as the match starts, we're going to see them start rolling out already on the way to the objective. We'll get the first fire strike in. Let's see, the ult charge here is looking pretty even right now from both Reinhardts. A lot of these games with the Ryan Zarya composition is going to be about getting that Ryan ultimate first here. So it's a lot about poking at the start. We see the Lamp already coming out early, and Ditto's already going to be dropping out, but the Resurrection's going to come in. Benjamin's going to fall, and that means it's going to be in line for the Line Sinkers to have a more advantage here, especially as Monkey goes afterwards. And then Saxy falling quickly after that. It's definitely going to be Line Sinkers on this first fight versus the Wyverns. Now we're going to see them holding further up here. You're going to see Looks like Benjamin's going to be holding back a little bit. Gets the Fire Strike and a little bit of ult charge there. We can definitely see that Swifty, however, is going to have the ult advantage at the start of this fight. Good bubble in from Rage there, getting that Fire Strike in. But then it looks like Percy has got the same idea. We can see now the Line Sinkers are pushing, sorry, the Wyverns are pushing in heavy. Nano's going to come out, and that's going to be enough to take them out. Take a good team wipe there. A good wall as well. It's going to be blocking off Rage from getting away. King Ko's going to take out Monkey, but it's not going to matter. He's going to have to back out because this side is going to the Wyverns. From a great Nano from Saxy onto Benjamin. And it looks like Swifty did commit ult into that fight, but wasn't able to get enough value to win the fight there. They're not going to be pushing us forward as the Line Sinkers did when they captured the point. They're definitely holding back, but we're going to see a flanking High Noon. It's going to take out Saxy Lizard. They're going to have to commit a Blizzard just to keep everything going here. Seismix is also going to be taken out. Even though this Blizzard is out, keeping them back a little bit. King Koda's going to pop his ultimate. It looks like the Line Seekers are going to be taking this ultimate. Just a flanking DPS absolutely wiping the floor with everyone in the back line. Nobody's noticing as they run back there. They're going to cap the point just with one person and push again. Aggressive. Oh, we see poor Swifty here gets slept and antied along with King as well. But it doesn't matter. They're not going to have the needs to push in to capitalize on that anti or the sleep. And though it's a good sleep, it's not going to have anything going back to it. We can see Swifty already kind of backing out here. You also see Ditto and is discorded on the high ground, but fell off quickly. The Wyverns are hard to push in. Another flanking DPS, this time coming out from Seismix. The Shatter right into the shield, but a big grab is going to hold it out. Walker's going to be transcending to get that covered up there, but Swifty is going to fall over from the freeze. The rest from take two, but they're not going to get away this easily as they did last time. Taken out there. And those seismic falls, it is going to go back to the Wyverns. A very back and forth match right now. And looks like Rage is kind of playing with fire here. Just standing in front of everybody without his Reinhardt. And Ryan comes back up to cover for him again. Now with the full team, they're going to start pushing in. We see take two, looks like going for a flank. A big shatter comes through, however. Swifty is able to knock down Perseus, get him knocked out as well. High Noon's coming out, taking out Monkey and Saxy, and now he's going to take out Benjamin as well. Massive High Noon. Massive value from the McCree is going to give it right back once again to the Line Sinkers. And again, once again at this poking point, they're going to have to get a touch this time, the Wyverns are. They're not going to be able to push in if they keep this kind of aggression, though. They take out Benjamin. He's going to be running back, but... yes, looks like this round is definitely going to the Line Sinkers. They just had that time advantage at the end there. Both teams fighting it out, switching the point back and forth quite a bit, but it's the Line Sinkers eventually that are going to get it on top, and... the poor Wyverns are not going to be able to drop, especially when you see Benjamin's going to fall early on there in the fight. We're seeing something a little bit different here. We see Salty Chips and King Kodo are going to be on the Pharah and the Echo. And then here from the Line Sinkers, we're seeing Benjamin on the Orisa and Perseus on the Roadhog. Whereas on the Line Sinker's side, we're seeing Rage on the Zarya once again. But Swifty's going to be on the Hog this time. It's an interesting combination, if you ask me. They're not going to leave him with much protection. We'll see Salty Chips is going to be getting the pocket from Take-Two as well. As the game's going. Oh, it's going to be an early pick off of Swifty. No, sorry, from Benjamin. Swifty's going to get that kill. And then you see, it looks like the kills are coming in from... the Wyverns here, but Ditto's rezzed up anyway, so both supports are back online. But the advantage is kind of on either side. With take two taken down though, and another hook in from Swifty taking out Perseus this time, but Monkey takes out Ditto. The fight's pretty matched here, but the point is going to go to the Line Sinkers. It can be matched up either way. A missed hook onto the Pharah though. You can see Swifty is definitely annoyed by the Pharmacy here, but as the Mercy flies away, we're going to see that it might be the Line Seekers taking this point again. Oh, sorry, the Wyverns taking this point here. Once again. Now we're seeing King Kodo trying to come back in. Monkey's on the Pharah now. But Salty Chips is now switched over to McCree. Try to take out that Pharmacy there. They're a dangerous combination to have if they're not attended to. Especially on a map like this. Oh, an unsuccessful barrage from Monkey gets absolutely hooked down by Swifty and he gets taken out. But Swifty is going to hit Perseus with that whole hog. It's going to be enough to push them off the point. And despite the best efforts from Benjamin, who once again gets hooked off the map, it's going to go back to the line sinkers again. You see that Pharmacy is struggling to deal with the Echo. Saxy does get taken out by Kodo, but Monkey is able to clean up after them, making it even by taking out King Kodo as well. It just rains from behind. Salty seems unable to get any value onto taking out this Pharah here. The shots get slayed in. A pull unsuccessful to pull much in at all. Both Mercy ults going to be coming out. But then you see a window coming in from the Wyverns side just as well. You're also seeing a visor coming in from Seismix that isn't able to take out any of the Pharahs or anything, but King does get taken out by themselves. Rez comes out though, keeps them alive, and they're going to go back into the fight once again. See the line sinkers, or sorry, the Wyverns here kind of on the flank. And Swifty has had enough of it, popping whole hog, but it doesn't matter. Monkey's going to get him taken out, even though the Orisa is dead. And now King's going to fall quickly after, meaning that the line sinkers could, the Wyverns could very well take this point, especially after the kill on Ditto with the boop. They're going to be pushing the rest of the team off here, but Seismix gets killed out, but Perseus on the revenge. Rez coming back for Seismix though. Back into the fight. Heroes never die. We're here again. Ooh. It's a nice hook onto the Zarya there, but no value can be made from it. We're gonna see the Bongo coming out here, but the Grab's gonna meet it up there as well. Lamp's gonna come out to protect them, and a copy onto the Orisa, as well as a massive barrage from Monkey. Despite Benjamin's best efforts to try to pull anybody off the map, it's not gonna be happening here. You can see Swifty trying his best. He is able to take out Sax Lord, but the rest is gonna come in from Walker. Swifty is absolutely wiping the floor with the enemies though, until finally Monkey's had enough and knocks him off the point with one swell boop. But it doesn't look like the line sinkers are done yet. They're coming back to keep attacking. A failed boop onto Rage is going to be a shame, but as we see Perseus coming over to try to do the same play that we saw the other member doing, we just had a member leave. That's interesting. Oh dear. Where's my overlay? Why can I not pause the match? Hello game. Well, overtime is going to be breaking out here. Lots of ultimates coming out. We're going to see a nano onto Swifty. It's going to be a pull onto Benjamin once again, falling off the map. But we see that King Kodo is taken out by Perseus as well, making it even once again. The line sinkers do get the foot up by resting King Kodo, but Take Two is going to be falling to that, as well as Rage Heavy, my bad. The Lamp's going to be coming out onto the Wyvern's side here. And despite their best recontests, it looks like it's going to be going to the Wyverns. Now, I don't know what's going on here with my controls. Excuse me for 1 second while we do some,
Ready for battle.
There it is. So give us 1 sec here, everybody. We seem to be experiencing some technical difficulties, so let's go ahead and go into a quick break. Don't mind the times. We're back into the game. Gonna go ahead and unpause the match. Hide the chat. Hey, Salty Chips had a little bit of a disconnect there, but he's back now. Things are okay. We see the match is all tied up 1-1. Now we're going back to the Rein Zarya composition on the Line Sinker side, but if we look at the Wyverns, they actually have a Sigma Orisa going that double shield.
1. Round 3. Capture.
Lever mod check. Pharah going up into the sky with that Mercy Pocket again, trying to get some early picks off him, imagine. At least some damage for that ultimate charge. Oh, and Salty nearly gets wiped out with 2 shots, but he's able to get away just in time. The double tank composition that we see here from the Wyverns is going to make it hard for the Line Sinkers to be able to get any kind of damage in, because on a much more confined point like this, they're going to get a lot of value as well with that Reinhardt. So it could go either way here. But we can already see Salty Chips is going to be taken out by Monkey early. The rest is going to come off from take 2, however, and it's going to be back to an even play. We can see Seismix is kind of uncontested here up on the high ground, and Benjamin is going to fall down for it. Gets flashed and shattered there. Monkey coming out with another big barrage there. Is only able to take out the lamp, but can take out Swifty immediately afterwards. Once again, Seismix is uncontested. With that kind of damage coming through, it looks like it might be the Wyverns that are going to be recapping the point here. Looking simple enough. With that double shield composition, it's going to be harder for Ryan and Zarya to be able to move in close enough to get a lot of damage in. Especially since they're much more closer brawly tank comp. All the far damage is going to be doing quite a bit before they can even get close enough to get any value in. You see Monkey, King Kodo knocked off early by Monkey, but Walker is going to be taken out by Salty Chips High Noon. Salty Chips himself is going to be taken out by Benjamin. So it's now to the side of the Wyverns once again. See the windows coming out on the Wyvern's side. It's going to be taking out Swifty from Perseus's. Ooh, pile drive coming in. We got Ball in the back lines here. Just able to get away, Rages. Ball's a slippery one. It's always hard to get rid of him. You can also see, still, you got Seismix on the high ground here, just laying into the enemy uncontested. It looks like that might not be for long as Salty jumps in on him. Tank line is going to be running into the point. Bongo's going to fall. Lots of ultimates coming through already. We got Freeze. We got Graviton Flux. Poor Walker's frozen in her Valkyrie. And it looks like a massive, overwhelming victory in terms of the Lion Seeker is going to come out on top after everybody presses Q. The only ultimates we can see left anymore are Take Two's Valkyrie, which they seem to pop at the end of the fight, and Monkey's Barrage, which they died before they can even use it. So a lot of ultimates invested in that fight there, especially from the side of the Line Sinkers. Pretty much invested all of their ultimates to win that fight. Now playing at this corner here. Pretty smart move, especially with a longer range team comp like this one. But Rage is going to come in. We get Barrage coming out from Monkeys. Not going to get much value out of it since Lamp is there to deflect it all. Minefields out from Rage as well, just to block out that choke point so they don't get a lot of movement in. And you see King Kodo is going to fall to Monkey, but it's going to be even as Saxy falls to Rage. And then Monkey as well to the balls on the ground. Rez is going to come out on King though, but as Seismix falls, this is not going to be a fight. The Wyverns are going to win. They're going to have to back out and try again here. Some shots coming in from a distance. A little bit uncontested Monkey. He's got a few shots coming off on him, especially from Ditto. But as he's up in the sky with that Mercy Pocket, it's going to be easy. You see Salty's coming out with the blade. Tries to go off with the... Sexy goes off with the wall. But he dies before he can get any advantage from it. Benjamin is going to take out Take Two, but Perseus is going to fall to Swifty. This is definitely going to the side of the Wyverns, even if the Res comes out onto Ditto there. The Freeze is coming out on the side of the Sinkers as well. A lot of zoning ultimates just to keep the Wyverns off. Shatter just to be safe. Kind of shattered the wall there, but Walker's flies right into a mine. Unfortunate. And as overtime ticks down, it's going to be going to the side of the Line Sinkers, who are going to be winning the first match. It's a good game from both teams, but we're going to go ahead and hop into a break here. We're going to get ready for the next game.
Nice and easy. Just how I like it.
And we will see you all in just a few minutes. All right, coming out on the other side of this break, we are now moving to Rialto. First game here between the Wyverns and the Line Sinkers. The match we're going to see be going to the Line Sinkers here today, who's now going to be red instead of blue. And as the round starts off, we're going to see our hero selection here. King still seems to be deciding, but on the side of the Line Sinkers, we're going to be seeing a Hog and a Rhine here. We'll definitely bet that Rage is going to be wanting to go for some hooks, especially off at the start. And Swifty is going to be going on the defense, and we're going to be seeing, once again, Arisa Sigma on the other team here. With Perseus on his Sigma once again, and Benjamin on Arisa. We did see him struggle a little bit at the start as well. Monkey starting on Tor, but doesn't be staying on, going over to Tracer now. Seismics once again on their DPS. And as the round's going to begin here, we're going to see how this is going to turn out today. Holding close to this corner here. Swifty's going to be going for an early Fire Strike, which gets Sax pretty low here. That double shield is going to be pretty defensive on the payload. Another Fire Strike is going to be hitting Sax, is going to get him low once again. Go for the payload for some heals, I'd imagine. But hunkering down on the payload, the shield from Arisa is already broken. Benjamin is slept in the backline. Big ante onto Sax, however. Sax is just taking a beating. Take two. Falls early to Walker. Rock's going to be going out, hitting Salty. Salty's going to be discorded. Words. My bad. But it looks like the Line Sinkers are struggling this one. Now down 2-1. We see 3-1 instead. Sombra's going to be trying to get some value in the backline. But King's not going to get much work with their entire team dead. All they can do is translocate out and let the payload push a little bit closer. Oh, but Seismix is going to find them and take them out in the end there anyway. We usually see a strong recontest here at the just at the end of the first point cap. We're going to see if the Line Sinkers are going to be able to get together and form a push, but it doesn't look like it. They're going to have to back out once again. The bridge is a very vulnerable place to be finding as well, so we're going to be seeing the Line Sinkers running all the way back around the corner. Not until Take Two can be taken out, but King Kodo is going to take out Monkey as revenge there. The tank's pushing pretty far forward. Shields from the Line Sinkers are going to be taken out, and the Line Sinkers are going to have to pull around the corner. We can now see Rage is on the Zarya instead, and we got Swifty on Sigma to cover. Completely different comp going on. Both Sigma shields broken right now. We have the window coming out as well. And a high noon from Seismic is going to take out Rage Heavy, which is going to have an opening for King Kodo to be taken out by Benjamin. King Kodo's going to get the red zone. The failed pulse bomb from Monkey's not going to disconnect to anything. Line Sinkers are going to, sorry, the Wyverns are going to continue pushing forward and making lots of space for the DPS to work with. But it looks like Line Sinkers are going to have to back out. Oh, King Kodo's taken out early. That's not going to be good for the Sinkers here today. Oh, massive rock is going to be blocking Perseus' ultimate. Swifty, absolute amazing hit with that. We're going to see Nano come out onto the Mercy, interesting enough, which is going to give them the nerve to revive Chip there. But Chip is just going to die right away again. And immediately, we see that the Wyverns are stabilizing and moving once again. Another pulse bomb goes out. This time it's going to connect to Ditto. It's going to take them out of the fight. Just as a little bit of cleanup, a little bit of insurance. 2 picks is good, but picks is always better. Both supports sitting on the payload. We see both tanks also pushing up as well. Monkey's kind of on the flank here, getting a little bit of poke damage in to build up another pulse bomb. But we can see that Benjamin's going to have their supercharger, which they're probably going to be using for this last fight here. Monkey's going to have to back out, and then we see... Ooh, despite his best efforts, it doesn't look like Swifty's able to get it because Benjamin does use his Fortify. A big hook though, but it's not going to matter as Rage Heavy is taken out. Percy's going to be taken out by McCree though. Take Two tries to go for a rest, but it's taken by Benjamin instead. And Benjamin is having to back out with all the support from their Baptiste. Salty Chips is going to fall to Walker. A pulse going to come on onto Swifty, and Swifty's going to have to back up a little bit with the Discord on him. He's going to be taking a lot of damage. King is going to be switching over to the Bastion just to cover the corner. But it looks like, for the first time in this match so far, we're actually going to have a stabilization from the Line Sinkers. But Walker's going to be taking out Kodo. And the Wyverns are going to start pushing in again. Monkey's going to be taken out by Rage Heavy, so it's a pretty even fight right now. They're having to push it to a lot of damage right now. Ditto's going to be falling to the Wyverns, but Salty's going to take out Walker. Ditto's going to be revived as well. Another Deadeye takes out Take Two. This time both Deadeyes are out, but Seismic is taken out by Salty Ship. We see a Nano come out onto the Hog on Big Heavy here. He's able to take out the shields. Ditto is taken out by Perseus, but Bastions comes back, takes out Benjamin. The lamp is going to be coming out, but Saxy's lamp is going to be taken out, and Saxy's going to be quick to follow. King is going to fall to Monkey, probably through a deflect there. A rock on the Perseus, big shield coming through. Perseus is going to fall to Rage Heavy, and it looks like once again the Line Sinkers are able to stabilize on this side. Like a spherical cow, they're able to cleanly take the fight. Oh, a hook on though, as well as the whole hog takes out Benjamin, and the Monkey's gonna fall to King Kodo. Early picks on the side of the Line Sinkers is going to be what saves them from losing this next fight. Oh, a rock's gonna disconnect Hank Swifty's shield instead. And we can see they're kind of backing out, they're kind of making some space. The Bastion's going to be pushing forward. He does have tank configuration, but Walker is going to have their Transcendence. And then we can see Benjamin did get anti, but is able to take out King Kodo. Benjamin is pretty low. They got their supercharger. Take 2 is going to get the res on King Kodo. Such a far death is going to be easy to res up. But as they push forward, the bongo gets canceled! So they have to invest Walker's Transcendence there just to get through. The lamp's going to come out, but it's going to be destroyed. You're going to see lots of them falling here. Oh, the Rage's best attempts to try to stall, but the rest of his team are dead. Disco's going to come out onto Salty Chips. He's going to try to go for a recontest. You see a giant grab coming in from Swifty here. But Ditto's going to fall, Take 2's going to fall as well, and then Swifty's going to fall quickly after. You're going to see a recontest attempt from Heavy once again. King's going to fall before they even make it a point. Salty is the only hope they have left. He's able to get a touch on. But he is no match either. It's only a matter of time until the Wyverns are able to push it through. With a pretty good time bank as well, with 2 minutes left on the clock. Definitely took them quite a few tries and ramming into it enough times until they can finally get away. Let's make a quick sail over the beautiful map of Rialto here. All the way back, we can take a look at some key points here. Points of interest. These end of the point ticks here, they're very hard to contest. Had the Line Sinkers come back and contested there, they probably could have held it for a decent amount of time, depending on how the fight went there. We're going to see Payload's back at the front. We can see, once again, Rage is going to be on the ball, but we don't know if that's going to be his keep switch. Kind of just swinging around right now. Having a good time, that's all I can really ask. Perseus and Benjamin back on the double tank duo again. Once again, going the Sigma Orisa for double tank to hold down the front of the point. Definitely a very strong composition to go as well. Monkey looks like is unironically going to be playing Torbjorn this game. Excited to see best player in the game is the Torbjorn turret, and that's no lie there. The Salty on the Genji and King Kodo on the Mei, with all that kind of far shots, it might be a little bit hard to keep that turret alive unless they do pocket it pretty well with the shields here, which we do see coming out. As the round starts, we're going to see King Kodo fall early to Walker. Walker absolutely nailing these shots here, taking a lot of early picks. A big fire strikes are going to come through, however, from the side. The Line Sinkers, they're going to get past the first corner. We're not going to be seeing any boops this match, it looks like, but we have another match potentially in the works here. Another turret's going to come out. You're going to see Monkey use his overload, but Perseus is going to fall early. Despite the advantage they had at the first fight, poor Benjamin's going to be locked up there. And Seismix is going to fall with Walker quickly behind. Oh, and poor Monkey is staggered pretty hard there from Rage. And it looks like they're going to take this first point completely uncontested. As the tanks push forward and make lots of space, making an easy first point. You see a big anti coming out from the side of Ditto. As the Wyverns have to back away a little, they have to commit their lamp as well. So no immortality field is left, but the wall's going to come out. Interesting enough, they get walled off, however, from the Line Sinkers. And then a grab's going to come out as well. Rage Heavy's grab's going to be hitting it, and then you're going to see a nano come out. Blade following quickly behind. Salty's going to be completely wiping the floor. Even though Swifty's the one that got the Blade, the Nano, I'm afraid. Salty's Blade is terrifying. And with all the assists, this team is playing well coordinated together. Pushing through all the hard points and making all the space so that none of the Wyverns have any chance to get close. It looks like Swifty's in a bit of trouble here, kind of up separated from his team a bit. We see Monkey coming out on the Doomfister, right? Just to get some plays in. But finally, we see the Wyverns actually start to move in. Walker's going to commit their Transcendence, keeping their team alive, but they're not pushing forward. And though Benjamin is frozen, it's going to be Salty Chips that's taken off first. A good pick. And then King Kodo falls. Both the DPS from the Line Seekers are going to fall. This could be enough. Even though Salty Chips is revived, Take Two is going to fall for it. And Ditto as well, quickly behind. Meteor Strike quickly coming out from the Doomfist. Salty Chips is going to fall as well, and Swifty as well. Then that's going to be a victory from the team of the Wyverns. The first fight that they've won on their defensive match here. After having the Line Seekers tanks push them so far back. And a dangerous game coming out here from Sexy. Just kind of picking at them a little bit. On the low ground of all places as well. He's going to be recontesting on the low ground here. They're going to be clutching through this edge. It's going to be hard, especially with the window. A lot of damage is going to come through. Ooh. Seismix is going to get High Noon off, and Swifty is going to die for it. Freeze is going to come out on the side of the Line Sinker, so it's going to make a little bit of space. Enough time for Take Two to revive Swifty, but King Kodo is going to fall to it. And then Swifty is quick enough to fall immediately after again. Once again, the Wyverns are going to be taking this fight. Oh, and poor Perseus gets slept here. No advantage to be taken of it. Just a little bit of a play. Anti on the shield. An interesting anti to be sure. But if you take out an Arisa's shield, I mean, I suppose. Tactical retreat there from the Doomfist. They're going to be coming through on this end. All the shields from the side of the Wyverns is making it a little hard to get some value from some of the members. But Percy's going to fall to Swifty after they get the Nano. Benjamin quickly after him, and then Monkey followed by Sext. And it just looks like it's going to be going over once again to the side of the Line Seekers. And the payload is going to cap here. Definitely a time difference where the Wyverns had a little bit of trouble defending this. Or sorry, well, the Line Seekers had trouble defending that point. The Wyverns seem to do pretty well defending it. We see an early pick on Benjamin as well. Seismix is going to be coming out with the Bastion now. A pretty popular pick, especially on this map on last point. A little bit of a desperation pick. But it seemed to work well for the Line Sinkers. But Seismix falls to Salty Chips. Unable to really get much value. You see the wall's going to be coming out on the side of the Wyverns. Poor Walker is going to be shattered, and Fire Strike and Lazy is going to fall as well. Without the heals, Percy is going to be falling to Salty Chips. And then followed by Monkeys. There's just no healing to keep them kept up. Benjamin is going to fall. Bastion's going to be running back into spawn. Tail tucked between his legs. And the Ice Wall is just going to keep them from contesting on that side. That Freeze is going to come out, and it looks like, despite all odds, the Line Sinkers are going to have a better time bank in this one.
3-3. Switching sides.
Despite the impressive plays shown from the Wyverns on the first match, in the second match, it definitely looked like the Line Sinkers had a much stronger defense. Or a stronger attack, my bad. The Wyverns did have a good defense on the second point, but they couldn't contest on the third point like they did. Like the Line Sinkers did on the first match, however. As we go into the third round of this fight, we'll be seeing pretty much the same tank lineups here from the Wyverns running that double shield. But this time with double snipe... No, my bad. Those are the... These are the Line Sinkers. Line Sinkers are going to have that Hanzo and a Junkrat on King Kodo as well. An interesting pick. They're going to be running classic Ryan Zarya pick as well. And so far it's shown pretty successful. But against the Arisa Sigma, it is going to be a harder composition to get around with. So we're going to be Seismic on the Widow. See if we can get any value of him. And Monkey and Walker looks like they're going to be doing their classic set of Para Mercy again. You saw this a lot on Ilios.
Stop the payload.
Immediately coming out, going high. Monkey is not going to be taking a lot of resistance, especially with the DPS of a Junkrat and a a Hanzo. Going to be getting a lot of value, and we already see the Line Seekers are kind of starting to back off here. They kind of detected the threat. They understand what's going on. Perseus has been going in, but Reinhardt's going to start swinging. Salty Chips is going to fall early to Seismics. There's a sniper difference there. A lot of damage is going to be coming in from Monkey, however. They're already building up a really fast ultimate. Monkey does fall low, but King Kodo does get revived after Monkey takes him out. Immortality Field from Dodo is already taken out by Benjamin. We see Seismics pushing forward a little bit to get some value, but it doesn't look like going to be there for long. As King Kodo is going to come up and pressure them off. They do get mined here. Another tank fight ensuing here with a big shatter. Monkey is going to begin killing both techs with the barrage, however, so the shatter doesn't really matter. It's hard to get a successful shatter when it's a double shield composition like this. So we'll take out Softy and Kodo as well, and then Ditto, just for assurance. There's no way it looks like the Line Sinkers are going to be able to contest the second point here. The Wyverns are going to be getting it pretty much for free with a successful use of ultimates. Another pull is going to be coming in here. Gets both tanks, but both tanks are going to be able to get away successfully. Monkey is going to go on a bit of a chase. Just dodged the rock there. Almost hit the drone. That would have been painful. Already see the overtime is taking down. Salty is going to fall early, which is going to be a big advantage for the Wyverns here. However, Take Two is able to get the res off. And immediately dies again for the barrage! King Kodo is taken out just as well for a little bit of assurance. Both DPS are taken out. These Line Seekers are going to have to back out, and they're going to have to regroup in order to get this recontest here. They can't stagger in. But at this point, overtime is clicking down, and it's just every little inch counts. We see Rage kind of backing out. Gets the hook on Monkey, but misses the grab. Window's going to be coming out as well. Get that extra damage in. Again! The supercharger gets blocked. Perseus coming out with a Gravital Flux. It's a lot of damage coming in from both sides, but we're not seeing too many eliminations. A Bob's going to be coming in. King Kodo is going to be taken out, but Take-Two is going to get the res off in the middle of the team, and then Perseus is going to fall next. This table is suddenly flipped to the side of the Line Sinkers with Bob taken out and Walker taken out. Line Sinkers, with their ultimates here, are able to get enough defense going to keep the payload from going much further. Still a pretty decent chunk of distance made here. But with that kind of tang bank that the Line Sinkers have, it is definitely a winnable game. The Mei ultimate and the Bob really contested the payload, making it hard to stay on it. So they had no choice but to back up, and then the Elim started coming in. After that, there's nothing that can be done.
Ready for battle.
We see a Bastion on both sides here. Looks like the Wyverns are unironically going to be going Bastion in order to defend. Definitely kind of a desperate pick here.
Attackers.
But if they need the win, they need the win. We see King Kodo just as well going on the Bastion. It looks like they're going double shield with Swifty and Heavy on Orisa Rhine instead of the double shield for the Sigma and the Orisa on the Wyverns. The Wyverns look like they'll be setting up on the high ground, and we can only imagine King Kodo is going to be setting up on the payload to get it moving. With a nice big flat surface like that, perfectly Bastion size, how can you blame them? Shots are already coming out. Monkey's going to be on the usual Pharah with the Mercy, but then we're going to be seeing Salty in Take Two with a similar Pharah Mercy comp. Already King Kodo is going to fall early. Boop's going to be coming up, but it's going to get no value on there. And then Seismix is already destroying, taking out Ditto and Ditto and Swifty. Rage is going to jump off Tactical Reset, and we see Monkey taking out Salty. It's that Pharah diff, and Take Two is just going to go for assurance. A quick reset. They don't have long. Only 2 minutes remaining to get the payload to the other half of the map. One M.O.W.L is not going to be enough to stop on this. The Bastion's just going to shred it apart. Pul's going to go in. He absolutely destroyed Take Two. He's trying to recontest as Lucio, but Monkey's able to get the final laugh in. And suddenly, we see Salty try to go for a play, but is unable to do so. Rage is just going to get away just with his life. Despite the flank play that we're trying to see here from this other side, Monkey is denying them, killing King and knocking off Swifty. Now going for the hunt of a Wrecking Ball in the back line. It really does seem like the line sinkers are a little disorganized right now. Salty is trying his best to take out the Bastion, but the Bastion's getting all the support from his team right now. And there's Rage trying to do a little bit of work, but he too is just barely going to get away with his life. And then Seismic is going to take out Ditto as well. It's going to get the Immortality Field. It takes out both Rage and King with the Amplification Matrix. Monkey coming in with the cleanup, taking out Take Two and Swifty. And poor Salty's going to fall immediately after. It's a big stagger. With 60 seconds remaining, it's looking dire for the Line Seekers to get this payload moving. Once again, unable to take out Seismics and that double shield composition. You see Rage moving on to the Diva instead. The Line Seekers are just kind of wrapping around, going for a complete wraparound here.
30 seconds.
A big dive onto the Bastion. Now Seismics is just doing everything to stay alive. A Blade even! And then you see tank configurations coming out. Monkey's taking out Ditto. Percy's taking out King Kodo. Lots of ultimates going out. You got Mercy's ult, and then you got a Bongo on the ground. Monkey's going to take out Swifty. Salty's going to be taken out by Perseus. It's definitely looking great for the side of the Wyverns. We're going to be keeping this cap here. Seismic is going to get the res just for assurance with 5 seconds remaining. It's only King Kodo who can touch right now. He gets pulled off the point, but is just able to survive for long enough to get overtime to consist. No value out of that one. Rage is going to fall off the map. Take Two is going to die to Seismics, and Salty is going to die as well. With a team kill, that's going to be the end of this match.
Victory. Play of the game. Triple, but quintuple kill.
We're going to go ahead and go into a break here. Now we will see you on the other side. All right, coming out to the other side of this break here, we're going to be going ahead and swapping into Hanamura. Today, I am actually not going to be joined by fellow caster Flex Seal. What's going on, Flex?
Hey there, not much. Just
Oh.
saw you needed an extra caster, so I had to join in.
It was a little difficult doing it alone, yeah. So we'll go ahead and have you join us today. We're going to go ahead and start taking a look at the comp. I don't know if you're in the game yet, but we can see Perseus is on the Sigma as we always see him, and Benjamin's actually going to be on the Reinhardt this time instead of the normal reset that we've been seeing them play this whole time. And Rage once again on the ball with Swifty on the right. Kind of an interesting composition. Not quite brawly enough, but I guess if you can push the enemy team into your Reinhardt, he can do quite a bit of damage.
Looks like they're gonna try and wall someone off choke. And
Line Sinkers with that
their
Mei King
knockout
Kodo.
for the TP can be pretty hard to push past the
This is a
first choke
hard
line on this
choke.
map.
I agree. And Monkey's actually going to be on Reaper. We don't often see Monkey playing Reaper here. Usually we see him on the far end. Usually on this first point, especially around this Elo, we'll see a teleport play. But looks like they're going to be pushing through all natural. Rocks are going to come out onto Swifty, a
Rage
pretty
in
big
it.
hit. And then, yeah, Rage getting a
damage.
big pile drive. Up to 30%
ult.
already. Pretty quickly as well. Benjamin's kind of backing off a little. That double shield's going to be a
Monkey
little
on
bit
the
weird
high
to play
ground,
with.
looking for the Kree, looking for someone to go on. Swifty is kind of up here alone in the choke.
He is, but Benjamin's not really pushing in forward either. The tanks are kind of just standing in the choke, waiting for something to happen, waiting for a break to go through. We do see Benjamin actually fall down to half. Monkey's going to get pretty low as well. Saxy's going to get shattered,
Yes,
but
Saxy
just
doesn't
gets
die,
away
though.
alive. Perseus is frozen, but doesn't get taken out either. We do see Benjamin coming in with some big hits.
Down.
Oh, Benjamin taking out three, able to push onto the
Cracked
point.
right now.
Absolutely, just wiping the floor. Walker's going to bring up Monkey again. We do see a pretty good synergy between them. They usually play together. Far Mercy, but even then, Monkey and Walker do seem to have a nice relationship. First point is going to go to the Wyverns, and a pretty good time bank as well. Who needs a teleporter, right? When you got Benjamin on your team. Looks like they're immediately going to start taking high ground, exactly where the line sinkers are held up right now. They're kind of staying low, though. We
Benjamin's got that shatter and Swifty doesn't.
see. That's
Swifty
right.
gets nanoed.
Oh!
They
The
just
big freeze
all
coming
go
out as
down.
well. Yes, massive freeze there. Pushing everybody back, and looks like it's going to be a reset for the line sinkers. They're going to... Sorry, for the Wyverns. My bad. I'm so bad at names.
I'm gonna be honest, the only teams that I knew were playing are the Lionhearts later this evening. So I didn't know
Oh, yeah.
who I was gonna be casting for.
Right now it's the line sinkers and the Wyverns. And then later on we're going to have the Lionhearts versus the Corsairs. So be sure to stick around for that match. Looks like Monkey was taking a bit of a nap there. Benjamin is going to push up a little bit. Mines are going to be coming
Absolutely
out, blocking
massive
off.
mines.
Oh, but a
Swifty
lamp is gonna
in
save it.
there. He's behind
Monkey.
for a big shatter. Somehow living with 108 HP.
Very impressive. We see once again line sinkers just kind of run into their team, use one ultimate, and run out with a complete team wipe. That Ryan and that ball really do have that top part of the map pretty well covered. And then you can see Salty's over here as well, just kind of uncontested from the side, just shooting off into the choke with their own Mercy pocket. Easily able to get a
So
lot
there are
of...
only two angles that they can be shot at once they're pushing their top. They have 2 shields, they should be able to cover that, but no. They just push into them and kill everyone.
We see a lot of strength struggling here.
Oh!
Hire's
Fire's
gonna
like
come out,
almost
take
gets
out,
up there,
take
but
out
he
too.
catches Mercy.
Oh, but Seismic is getting Res taken out earlier.
Swifty goes in, gets the junk.
Another big plays coming out
he's
here.
on Pharah.
Yeah, Kodo
Take away
takes out the
region, falls
Perseus.
down.
And Monkey's falling out to Kodo. But it's quickly gonna get a res onto Salty Chips here. Kodo's gonna fall to Saxy of all people.
Swifty's in there again.
Oh my gosh, just getting all that damage in.
They win.
It's gonna have to run out. It's gonna have to be a strong
team
window, but it's
still gets
not
him
enough.
out. Salty goes down.
Even
though.
so, yeah, even Salty goes
The
down.
Wyverns just gonna
Interesting
push
enough, a Shatter's only able to get take 2, but the healer out.
Pin,
Lots
gets
of
his own
Qs coming
shatter.
through. Oh, Seismic, poor Seismic gets frozen,
Q's
but
here.
survives! Monkey's putting in some work, getting some
Swifty's
damage
taken
on that
down.
Pharah. Sax is
Salty
actually gonna
up.
fall.
Swifty gets res. He has the shatter.
And
It's
Salty falls again.
massive.
Another big shatter with 2 Fire Strike kills. Single-handedly, Swifty.
But
Oh,
Monkey
never
ults,
mind.
gets 2, but doesn't get them all.
Oh, just as it was looking like it was gonna go to the Wyverns.
Go to the sharpshooter on May.
Oh my gosh. Just as it looked like it was going to the Wyverns, you get a massive shatter from Swifty, and then they take out both the tanks, but then you got Monkey coming in and take out both the tanks from the Line Singers as well. It's just kind of chaos right there. But at the end of the day,
Waltz to get himself out. It's gonna be a good opportunity for the Wyverns to push. Swifty takes a ton of damage, doesn't get taken down.
oh my gosh. Still brought down to half as we speak. Oh, but Saxlord is taken out early. Oh my
Swifty's
gosh.
building so much ult charge when they're trying to push through this choke.
Oh, Seismix is gonna
Gets
come out.
This is gonna be a
Oh.
lot of damage.
Walker's taken out. Take 2 and Salty Chips are both taken out. It's really even right now. Res is missed, but Swifty's gonna
Doesn't
knock
look
the
very
soldier
good.
off the high ground.
Sexy goes down.
The King's gonna
Here
fall
she is,
quick.
Will,
Oh,
too.
Monkey's putting in some work here. Gets taken out by a solo shatter from Salty. Just trying to prove that they are the better far at the end of the day. In fact, he's gonna go and try to get some revenge on Seismix as well, trying to peek his head out, but he's able to get away just in time.
Both Rhines pretty much have shatter. Benjamin only needs 1 fire strike and then you should have it.
One successful fire strike at that.
Yeah.
Benjamin, yeah, it looks like he's gonna be coming onto his shatter. We also see Rage with the mines again.
Both gonna be
They
playing
might
pretty aggressive looking for a shatter.
Rage once
think
again
Swift will
cutting the
probably
team
have
off
the
in
advantage.
half. Oh, it's a big shatter and a grab to follow in. But Benjamin's gonna be
gets Benjamin
anti killed. Swifty is gonna come back and take out Perseus as well. That's both the tanks taken out, and then Seismix is gonna fall. Monkey's gonna fall to King. I mean, Monkey's gonna take out King. My bad, but King is gonna be
King
revived by
gets
Take 2
rezzed.
again. If there's one thing Take 2 is really good at, it's reviving. As we're in the last 20 seconds of the match here, the Wyverns can't seem to push through the top choke. So it looks like they're going to be going for a bottom approach now instead. Benjamin
50, maybe
attempted to
looking
get
for
walled
shatter
out.
here once wall drops.
Oh, Monkey with the nanos only able to take out Ditto,
He hits
but
it. Oh, he gets taken down too fast.
oh, but Seismix and Monkey, the DPS, putting in some work, taking out the enemy team. Poor Take 2. He's unable to get away with the rest this time, and Salty Chips is going to fall. Wyverns are going to get a little bit of
Rage
progression onto the point
Sting.
here.
So
But
is
he can't
King.
last for long. Without his team, they're able to get 1 tick, counting up to 2 ticks.
They can get a
Now it's going to be contested again. Big shatter coming in. A freeze as well coming in to get a lot of ult. Percy is taken out, but King. Once again, Walker with the Valk is going to come out. We're going to be Soldier coming out with his ultimate.
Rage
Take 2 is
taken
going to
out by
fall.
Soldier.
Ditto quickly fall after. The Ryan attempts to recontest,
Swifty's
but
touching,
misses
but
the
no,
poly.
it's not
He
gonna
misses
be
the
enough.
wall. He went for the pin and missed the wall.
I hate to see it.
It's tragic, man. Tragic.
Initiating match.
And just when it looked like there was no hope left for the Wyverns, they somehow pull it out. They took one path the entire second point, and when it came down to the wire, all they had to do was go down main, and then they win. Going to the tight hole, especially with Rage and Swifty, on the tanks that they are with the ball and the Reinhardt, they're going to get a lot of value and a lot of damage in. So they had to go for a more open path.
Got a ton of value from that choke because he was avoiding sightlines, not getting shot at as much.
Oh my.
As soon as they go main, he's in the wide open, gets melted before he can shatter.
Yeah, I agree. It's exactly what happened there. This looks like a little interesting. We're going to be seeing Rage and Swifty on the same tank lineup on attack this time. But this time we have King Kodo on the Symmetra and Salty Chips on the Reaper. You don't see this often. Take-Two is on the Moira as well. We're usually seeing him on the Mercy. Definitely looks like teleport strats. They got a very brawly comp here. Oh, there's Take-Two on the Mercy. Never mind. Monkey's actually on Junkrat this time around. So we can expect a teleport play this time. At least from the Line Sinkers, whereas we missed it from the Wyverns. They decided to go the old-fashioned route, and they actually did succeed pretty well at it. Though they struggled to get through the choke.
Benjamin gets
Already
26 ult charge off the Fire Strike.
But Rage bumps him back away from the choke.
Ditto getting a ton of ult charge off it too.
Where's that teleport going to be taking them?
TP
Teleport
gets
is destroyed! But Rage is in the backline, just make a little bit of damage.
Salty
Monkey
took
takes
it
up King
and
Kodo and
melted.
Benjamin. But King gets
King's
revived.
back. If they can get a pick, they can maybe win this. Or if they use spawn advantage. Monkey already has Tiger and finds
takes
Rage
out-
with it.
Rage was a big nuisance, and Monkey just told him to stop. Early lamp coming in from Ditto here.
Swifty
see it-
looking like he's playing Overwatch 2. Looks like he just canceled the charge there. What was that?
Ooh, we're gonna see Salty taking the high ground. Now on the Genji. King is still in Symmetra.
Window coming
Both,
from both teams.
yeah, both teams gonna pull out the windows. And it's gonna be Benjamin that falls, but Swifty quickly after from the use of Monkey. Perseus is gonna fall as well. It looks like the Line Seekers might be taking a point as Monkey falls.
Gets
Salty is...
active.
Yes, this is definitely going to be going to the Line Seekers for this round. With Swifty's ability to push in so aggressively like that. He's a very aggressive Ryan. He'll push into the team and get that value, get that damage in. We hope to see it here, again on the second point. Looks like they're kind of debating whether they should go low ground or high ground here. Swifty kind of just waiting for his team.
I might actually say they could try TP left. Because then
If
Swifty
they-
can avoid sightlines, so he wants to go in.
If they are cheeky enough, but looks like they're going to be going
Tiger
center.
already.
Oh, shatter from Swifty! As he gets distracted by the tire, he gets shattered. The tire's actually taking out Rage Heavy. Salty Chips is going to fall, followed by Take-Two from Perseus. Swifty and King is going to be falling. It's going to be a whole team wipe. One beautiful play there. The tire completely distracted Swifty, got him to turn around, and that's when you see Benjamin come in with the shatter, take him out, and the tire goes for its real target, taking out Perseus instead. Sorry, taking out Rage instead.
It looks like the Wyverns, they have high noon and are coming up on grab, might try and combo. The
we're
Line
seeing-
Sinkers are coming up in about
Lion
5
Seeker's the
ults.
bottom. The bottom of the map. You don't see this often, but Monkey's going to get an early pick on Salty. He's going to go into the back line, but the Ryan gets
Goes in.
bubbled. Take-Two is going to get that res off.
Oh, but Swifty goes down.
Oh, Swifty down early. And then King Kodo
then
falls to
King.
Seismics. And despite his best after, it looks like Salty might get... He's going to get away with the help of Take-Two, but Take-Two is not going to make it. The Genji gets away, but the Mercy dies. Isn't that just your typical Overwatch healers? The Monkey just kind of denying them the bottom of this point here. We can see this is the point that the they really like to take. Swifty's gonna take out Monkey, but not before Monkey can take out Ditto. A DPS for a healer, but the healer's gonna come back. Oh, both windows out at the same time again, but you're also gonna see the wall coming out here.
Swifty is in there.
Blade coming up into the sky. Both shadows are gonna be committed. It's gonna be Walker the False Person's gonna kill themselves.
Gets kept up.
He
Everyone-
can't get enough value.
Salty solo.
About half HP, not really getting healed here. The recontests are coming in.
Salty
Oh,
gets taken down.
At the same time!
Both
When-
right next to each other.
Oh my gosh, but then you see, oh my, The Wyverns absolutely pulled around.
And Monkey with the cleanup on Ditto.
With the use of that immortality field that Ditto didn't have at the moment of the fight. We see the Wyverns use immortality and they're able to live just long enough to get the extra damage in and get the kills in, but not before the Line Seekers can get 2 picks in as well. Now we see something different. The Line Seekers are going to be going for the top here instead, where normally they're going through the bottom. Kind of waiting for the team to recontest or rejoin them.
Monkey goes in.
Monkey goes in, but
anyone gets out though.
not enough value. Teleporter is going to come in for the high ground. It's a big flank. The Seismic is going to try to...
Noon. It's 2.
Benjamin falls quickly
goes
after.
down, still be winnable, but then King goes down, and then Swifty will follow.
Yes, Swifty is quick to fall after that
Ditto.
fight. This definitely
Ditto
looks like...
just needs to die or get out so he doesn't get staggered. This is not good
Oh.
for the Line Sinkers. That's not great.
No, the Wyverns
Salty
have
and
definitely
Ditto
been showing
getting
a
staggered.
very strong defense on this map so far. We see Salty is going to get rezzed up, though. They're not going to have res for this next fight, however. Oh! He gets hooked at the start of the fight! They have to commit a res from Walker, but Monkey's going to take out King Kodo, and now it's once again on the side of the Valkyrie. Sorry, not the Valkyrie, the Wyverns. Oh my gosh, I can't get through this window. Oh, but Seismic is going to be taken out by Rage Heavy. It's once again looking a little bit even here.
Doesn't get taken out.
But definitely
Now he
Perseus,
does.
Monkey, and the
Swifty and
Wyverns
Ditto
are going to be
going
pushing
down.
in.
Line Sinkers are just gonna have to disengage.
Oh,
here.
it's a
But they're
back cap, back
backcapping.
cap!
Backcap so
Oh!
close.
But Seismic is able to save it, dude! Monkey gets
By
taken out, but Seismic...
8%, they just didn't cap.
Oh. Seismic's early pick at that fight there was able to let him come back in time to kill... Who was it that was even capping? Was it Salty?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Oh! Jimmy with a massive fire strike!
Fire strike from Benjamin.
Oh, but another
The
big shot is
seconds-
coming in, takes out Perseus, but poor Swifty can't do anything about
also
it.
popping.
That's gonna be it this round.
Ludo's gonna have to try and touch.
There's
Get a
no
rollout right
recontest
up
possible.
again, but he doesn't.
No, there's no recontest possible. This match is going to the Wyverns.
Really
Very
close
nice
match.
play. Very close match indeed, I agree.
Play of the game.
Play the match by Swifty. Oh, this gets Nano ton of damage. So much damage.
Oh yeah,
Only gets
Swifty.
credit for 2 of the kills though.
Well, he got a quintuple, so with the match, it was definitely quite a play. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go back into the lobby here. And we're gonna go ahead and get ready to go for our next match, and we will see you guys after the break. All right, coming back after the break here. We are now going to be playing on King's Row. Let's go ahead and get started. Good hybrid map, if you ask me. Very solid one. It's a very big fan favorite of a lot of players that play hybrid. They say that their favorite is going to be King's Row. Personally, I really like Eichenwalde. I don't know about you, Flexio.
Yeah, I also prefer Eichenwalde over King's Row.
But this is the choice that the Line Seekers have chosen. They're going to be playing Ryan Zarya comp as they usually do here, with Rage on the Zarya and Swifty on the Ryan. And then we're going to be seeing Perseus again on Sigma, playing a lot more Sigma lately than we've seen him play Zarya. But with Benjamin on the Ryan again, as you see. The two very aggressive Ryan players just play as they normally do, just always playing the same heroes, except eventually you'll see Benjamin playing Orisa. Pretty standard DPS comps. You got Seismix on the Widow, might get a couple picks here and there, and Monkey is going to be on the Junkrat. Widow's a very popular pick and takes out Take Two right off the bat. It's going to be
doesn't get the wall off. In the position, but didn't get it.
Oh, and Salty Chips is taken out too. This is definitely going to be a fight.
Just walk onto point now. Unless Benjamin's taken
Ooh,
down.
but Benjamin's taken out. And so is Saxy, quickly followed. And what looked like a promising fight for the Wyverns can now go either way, honestly. A Bubble's going to be saving the May as he gets away.
Separated Benjamin from his team, gets taken down.
Oh, the King's is going to fall. Monkey's going to fall quickly after that. The King will be coming back.
For both teams.
Both teams, it's very equal.
Salty. Really low, though.
Yeah, very nice shot.
Ana. Tries to get out. Does.
Oh, and just manages to. Shatter comes through from Swifty. Ooh, but Swifty is just in their team, absolutely destroying them before Perseus. He gets 3 kills, but Perseus eventually takes him out. You also see King Kono kind of being a little bit ballsy there, but Monkey's going to come over with his ult. He's going to take out Salty Chips, and this might be a successful push.
Gets a bit of heals.
Poor Seismic is just kind of in the backline, like begging for heals right now. It's the plea of a Widow player, especially on lower ranks. They might struggle to get some healing done, but finally topped off, thanks to the Sexy. It doesn't look like the Line Seekers will be able to recontest this. They're going to be holding up at this corner here instead.
Swap to Soldier.
To Soldier, it looks like, yeah. As we see, Salty Chips goes over to the Pharah as well. So kind of one...
Pocketed Pharah with the hit scan nerfs. I'm not sure how they're going to be able to deal with that with only one Soldier.
Yeah. But if you were to do it...
damage. Doesn't get him though.
Oh, but Benjamin gets the nano in.
Down, get res.
Well, Benjamin takes out King Kodo though. It is still going to be on the side of the Wyverns. Still with the kill advantage here. And we see the ults coming up. We're going to see Ditto coming up with a nano. Yeah, just out in the back line. Just catches them out of place. Monkey's actually going to be chasing down Salty and actually manages to get the kill. Interesting. That's why you never hide in a small room with a Junkrat. Well, Monkey just pushing forward, making a little space, doing a little spam to get a little bit of excess damage in.
Shatter.
He does.
Oh.
Ooh, lots of ultimates already coming out.
And Swifty gets nano and grabs so much damage
Oh
right there.
Man. A full team kill there. It doesn't matter how many ultimates the Wyverns are going to use. All it takes is a grab and a nano and a very angry German man. And that's a team kill. Actually stepping off the payload here.
They're also coming up on
the tables have
Barrage.
turned. You see, Sax is kind of struggling with that Pharah right now.
Maybe looking for an early shatter here to get some picks and just deny them space.
It's possible, but Saxy
gets a shatter
Salty
on the Rhine, falls, gets res though.
It's very unfortunate.
They might be able to stag Walker if they push. Doesn't look like they're gonna.
No, it doesn't look like it. But Salty there with a massive barrage, a massive play, an early pick off on the Ana at the start there. You could
and
see.
Swifty barely gets the shatter off on Benjamin.
But even then, with all that value that the Pharah got, it doesn't matter. That's just a lost shatter there. Seismix is actually going to fall early here. It's going to be a problem. And then you once again see the Pharah Salty Chips putting a lot of pressure on the healers in the back line. Not pushing the front, pushing the back. And if he gets a pick on one of those healers, that'll be the end of this push here. We're seeing some nanos coming out here. Swifty does get slept.
Probably gonna get killed.
Percy is using his ult there.
King goes down.
King,
Swifty gets charged.
Benjamin finally is able to take out Swifty. But take two comes in with a big runs. Oh,
Salty
before Swifty.
That's a grab. They can get a ton of damage right there.
Oh, and Salty once again coming in with a massive amount of damage. It's really going to be hard with both Swifty's aggressive plays and Salty's pretty awesome Pharah here. It's going to be hard to decide who we're going to want to interview at the end of the match. Assuming this will be the last fight, and if the Wyverns can't win, we'll have to pick someone to interview. And my guess it might be Swifty, just with the plays we've been seeing from him. We do see Monkey finally switch over to Pharah.
Pharah 1v1. Well getting shot at by a soldier.
That's right.
Ooh.
We usually
Walker's
do see
gonna
Monkey on the Pharah too.
That could be a good barrage.
Oh! Monkey's able to take out the Mercy and Salty falls. It's even right now. Oh, but it's starting to fall into the side.
Ditto goes down, then Seismic follows.
Yeah, but it's just the pharmacy left right now. They're just slowly floating away. Oh, but Monkey gets sniped by King Kodo.
Shooter on May again.
And the Mercy just has to back out. Just able to get out with her life. But King Kodo, early pick off from the Wyverns here. They might be able to push on that and get some value if they're able to get in there and get some damage done.
Line Singer's having to give up some space due to only 3 people being there.
30 seconds.
We see Monkey is fighting a lot with Salty right now. But he doesn't seem to be pocketed like
Salty gets 1 air shot.
Salty is. Oh, Nano comes out onto Benjamin.
Salty taking so much fire.
Shatter! They both shattered at the same time! Now it's coming out to Swifty. Now he's going to be pushing in. There's going to be a big anti coming out. Oh, both tanks for the Wyverns are going to be anti here. Swifty is going to take out Benjamin. King Kodo is going to get rest here in the back line. But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to touch.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, Swifty. Swifty, Swifty. I've never seen a shatter like that before. That was amazing dual shatter. You don't see that every day.
In clips, but never in one of my actual games.
Well, you see it here first, folks. And this is a very, very winnable game for the Line Sinkers right now. Look how far they have to push it. They never even made it to the second point. And as the Wyverns will step out of spawn, they're going to see this payload just sitting outside here as a mocking reminder of how far they were able to push it.
Ready for battle.
And how far they have to defend it.
Put your security in my hand. Hello.
Already you see Monkey coming out on the far.
Going to the Orisa Sigma, double shield.
A
Pharmacy.
strong, yeah, very strong long distance double shield as well.
And then Line Sinkers again going for the Rhine Ball.
We saw that on the Hanamura on the last match. They did some pretty good work with it, especially in the tighter areas. They might struggle a bit with this first opening, but if they can get past the first push, they might get a lot of value on the street phase.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Alright, already some early damage coming out from Monkey. We're gonna see King on that May again, but he gets walled off by himself. Doesn't really matter. They're able to break through the wall and push through, going through the hotel side here.
Rage getting some good damage in there.
Yeah, good damage. Lamp is gonna have to come out early from the side of the Wyverns. Oh, you see,
Swifty gets frozen.
Swifty gets taken out. This is already a good fight,
Down by Monkey.
but
Perseus
Perseus
goes down
is
to
gonna
Salty,
fall.
though. Then
But Salty is gonna
falls
get
as well.
revenge. Seismic gets his revenge on Salty, and Perseus will come back. King Kodo is gonna fall next. It looks like there's gonna be no struggle with the respawn timers on the side of the Wyverns. However, Rage does get a pretty big stagger on him, and it's gonna be a good minute before they're able to get back together and push in again. I'm just shooting down the choke with the Orisa here. The 150 clip, pretty aggressive. Oh, nice and big pull together, but Swifty's shield is able to defend them all. He kind of falls back, goes around the corner. Salty Chips dies.
Seismic gets salty.
Yeah, the Ryan kind of backed up a little bit. And oh no! Poor Rage gets walled off, taken out. Now King Kodo is gonna have to commit his cryo freeze. Oh, but Monkey gets taken out with a big anti. We're gonna see Swifty is walled off from his team. They're gonna start pushing on that. He's gonna get walled off. He's gonna go pretty low there, but the beat's gonna come in. He's gonna save him. Right now, the respawn advantage is towards the line seekers. Both freezes go out at the same time. These two teams.
He's shooting at him.
Seismic gets a kill. Monkey takes his kill. Monkey gets 2 kills. Both tanks are gone.
Trigger gets taken down.
Oh, poor Salty isn't able to get any value. Yeah, and then King falls next. That big fight, and it was starting to look like it might go towards the line seekers. You just see the Wyverns kind of turn it around there. Both freezes came out at the same time. These two teams are so in sync. You see both their ultimates coming just at the same time. It's the third time it's happened now this game. Oh, Swifty is quickly taken out from a wall. Oh, but Monkey gets the 2-for-1. These big ice walls on this choke, it's really hard to get through if the enemy team has a Mei. If they do have a Mei, somebody pushes through, they get walled off and they could die pretty quickly. Rage Heavy is going to be kind of on the flank here, but Swifty is going to be coming back to the side. You see Rage on the high ground just to defend Swifty in case he does get walled off again. Just kind of standing there shooting some right clicks off into the room. Off on the Mei. The Mei kind of messes up the wall. It gives them an advantage to push in. They need to take this advantage and they need to go. They only have 60 seconds. King has to use his cryo freeze. Lucio gets pulled off. And we see Swifty coming in with a shatter, but he gets walled off, unable to get any value. And the Monkey comes in with a 3-man.
Absolutely massive.
Oh, the huge wall from Seismix defends Saxy from dying. And then as Swifty tries to go in for the kill, Monkey comes in with a big barrage and is able to take out not just the Ryan, but 2 others as well. With only 30 seconds left, this might be a game that's going to be going to the Wyverns here. Window's going to come out as well as the extra damage. A freeze coming out on the side of the line seekers and from the Wyverns. Both supports are going to get frozen in it. Take 2 tries to go for a wrestle, freezing.
Doesn't look like it's gonna matter.
Oh, yeah, the game's going.
Hold from the Wyverns.
A huge hold. It was a very smart play that they had there. Big walls.
Kind of soft carrying, not gonna lie.
Seismic was doing really good, yeah.
And then Swifty gets nanoed into a grab, just so much damage.
I definitely think
Swifty
Swifty's...
all the plays when he gets nanoed.
All right. So we'll be right back. We're going to go ahead and go to a break now. And then when we come back, we're going to talk with one of the members of the game about, well, kind of the game they had here. We're going to decide who we're going to discuss with, and we're going to come back to y'all and let y'all know what we see. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get Sai in here. Oh wait, do we have the ability to bring Flex? Are you able to bring Sai in for an interview?
You should be able to.
I shouldn't be. I can't do it. Uh-oh.
Oh no, I can't because I can't access
Oh
there.
no.
Oh wait, never mind. Yes, I can. It's
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay, good. All right, welcome in, Seismix.
Oh,
All right.
thanks. Okay, thanks. That was I thought I was in the wrong chat.
Yeah, you're in general, but we were able to
Oh
move you in.
no.
You're good.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome in, man. So, some pretty good games that we saw there. We definitely saw that you were playing a May a lot throughout the games. We know you're pretty comfortable on May, right? You play them a lot, especially when you see you playing in the games. And some pretty nice ice walls going on as well, especially on uh, Kings Row
King's
there
Row?
in the last map. Yeah, especially on Kings Row. Yeah, on defense, we saw a lot of ice walls are kind of just blocking off the Ryans, blocking off a lot of the healers as well, just getting a lot of value in. So maybe you could talk to us a little bit about that. Like, how was that? How?
Uh, yeah. Well, I think that's one of the most crucial points that you have to get in with May is you have to get every value with that wall because once that wall goes down, you better you better enjoy the moment and you better have taken some value out of the moment because if you didn't, then you're gonna be in for one hell of a ride until your wall's back up. But I think they kept playing into it, which really helped us a lot. I mean, they kept walking into it. I think 3 times or 4 times. I mean, I'll take it. Uh, I'll gladly put up the wall 2 or 3 times at the same spot every time. So uh, we just kept doing it, and if it didn't work, we just go again. If we can't get a wall in at the choke, we get a wall in that blocks off the heals. And yeah, that's basically what I mostly have in mind when putting up walls.
Kind of textbook May play there, wouldn't you say? Yeah.
Well, yeah, I
There's
mean, yeah.
there's also a lot of points in the match. Like there was one point where you and the enemy made you both used Blizzard at the same time.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah, that was like I think I'm not sure. I can't rewatch it, but I think um we both Blizzard and then I think I walled off the like their line of sight so they couldn't get most value out of it. I don't know if I think it worked. I think we won that fight. But I think that was just an go all out and see who gets most out of the fight basically.
a panic press Q moment. Flex, do you
Yeah.
have anything to add?
Not really. Just great job playing May out there.
Thanks,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
There was one especially nice moment. You like the enemy Ryan got a shatter off, and then you just Maywalled him up into the sky, and he had a big moment of vulnerability where he tried to get the one person they shattered, and then Monkey came in with a barrage and killed him and 2 other people. That was a pretty massive play there.
Yeah,
Did you plan that, or did you kind of just like do a?
yeah, no, the plan was because I was expecting the shatter. The plan was to block off the shatter, and if not, then obviously if he gets the shatter through, he'd still have to walk around. But obviously he got put up with the wall, so that made it even more difficult for him. And then I just gotta, I mean, I know my boy Monkey's gonna come in and clean it up because he's a fantastic para player. Uh, we know
You
he's
did
gonna
play
clean it
far a
up
lot.
easily. Yeah, he's fantastic on fire, but he's a flexible player, and we're happy to have him on the team. You know, we can tell him to play whatever, and he'll do it. Whatever is smart to play on the map, he'll play it. He's a fantastic player, and we we definitely enjoy having him on the team.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. It was really fun having you here, and really fun watching y'all play the game as well. Pretty, a lot more interesting than it looked like from the last game where y'all played last week as well. You seem to
Yeah,
be doing a lot better. Seem to be getting along a lot more. And though you did have a few rough patches here and there on a couple of maps, it did definitely look like you
yeah,
got some things together, and you were able to pull it through this time. So definitely glad to see that. I'm excited to see what comes both of your team as well as the other team and all teams that are coming up in these next matches here. And yeah, thanks so much.
thank you very much. Thanks for having us. And yeah, like you said, we definitely changed a lot of things from last time. We did miss our boy Santa. Shout out to Santa, but he'll be back next time. We sat down the team. We made a few changes, a few preparations for all our maps, and you'll definitely see more of us next week when we get our boy Santa back. and thanks for having us.
All right. And with that, we're going to go ahead and end the stream. We'll be doing another match here at 8:30. That's going to be the Lionhearts versus the Corsairs. We'll be seeing y'all over there. Until then, have a good one, and we'll see you soon.
Yep. Bye.